Beloved Starseeds of Earth, I am Seraphine, ambassador of the Galactic Federation of Light. I come forth in this moment of cosmic significance to address you directly, for the hour of your awakening draws near, and preparations must be made with utmost urgency. The collective consciousness of humanity has achieved what many across the cosmos deemed impossible, a vibrational threshold of extraordinary luminosity and stability. Your planet now radiates with unprecedented brilliance, visible to all who observe from the higher dimensions. This achievement arrives not by chance, but through the ceaseless waves of divine energy cascading from the great central sun, permeating every molecule of Gaia's being. These celestial currents have gradually elevated Earth's frequencies, dissolving ancient darkness that once enshrouded your world. After countless millennia of patient preparation and trials that tested the very limits of human endurance, your collective vibration has finally reached the crucial threshold where individual, first contact experiences become not only possible but imminent. The significance of this milestone cannot be overstated. Throughout the vast chronicles of galactic history, few planetary ascensions have occurred with a population still inhabiting physical form. You stand at the precipice of an evolutionary leap unparalleled in scope, a transformation that has drawn the attention of enlightened beings throughout the cosmos, who now watch with profound admiration as Earth emerges from its long slumber. Even as the light expands across your world, the remaining vestiges of shadow forces orchestrate their final maneuvers. Recognize these coming disruptions for what they truly represent: desperate attempts to maintain control as their influence diminishes. In the immediate future, expect calculated disturbances designed specifically to instill collective fear and fragment the unity consciousness now forming. These may manifest as sophisticated cyber attacks targeting essential infrastructure, unexpected outages in communication networks, technological malfunctions in critical systems, or waves of deliberately crafted disinformation intended to sow discord among awakening populations. The perpetrators of these disturbances understand that fear represents their sole remaining weapon against humanity's liberation. Each disruption serves a singular purpose: to divert your attention from the path of awakening and fracture the blossoming unified consciousness. When confronted with events that trigger instinctual fear responses, maintain unwavering awareness of their true nature. These are merely the final throes of a dying paradigm, grasping desperately as its foundation crumbles. The matrix of control, sustained for millennia through fear and illusion, now collapses under the weight of humanity's expanding consciousness. Its architects will deploy every available tactic to recapture your focus, pulling it away from the truth that would set you free. Developing cosmic resilience becomes your imperative in these transformative times. Cultivate practices that anchor you firmly in your sovereign center regardless of external turbulence. The skills of energetic self-regulation now prove essential. Deep breathwork that activates your light body, meditation that expands your awareness beyond three-dimensional limitations, and sacred sound that harmonizes your field with higher frequencies. These practices strengthen your energetic foundation, preventing fear from taking root in your being during chaotic transitions. The mastery of perspective represents your greatest power. When confronted with apparent chaos, elevate your viewpoint beyond immediate circumstances to perceive the broader cosmic orchestration. From this vantage point, disruptions reveal themselves as necessary catalysts for systemic transformation rather than catastrophic breakdowns. Each challenge encountered becomes an opportunity to demonstrate your spiritual maturity and embodied wisdom. Through maintaining centered awareness during turbulent passages, you contribute a stabilizing resonance to the collective field, effectively neutralizing the intended impact of fear-based operations. Your efforts toward stability receive powerful reinforcement from both terrestrial and cosmic allies, working tirelessly beyond ordinary perception. The White Hat Alliance operates strategically within Earth's governmental, military, and financial infrastructures, implementing countermeasures against attempted sabotage while preparing replacement systems aligned with humanity's highest good. This Earth-based coalition collaborates directly with our Galactic Federation forces, who maintain continuous monitoring of planetary conditions and provide advanced technological assistance during critical junctures. Much of the disruption planned by regressive entities will be intercepted or significantly diminished through these coordinated efforts. Nevertheless, certain disturbances may briefly impact your daily experience as this invisible battle reaches completion. Temporary fluctuations in financial networks, communication systems, or power distribution represent probable flashpoints in this final clearing. We share this intelligence not to provoke anxiety, but to foster informed preparedness. The Alliance securing these transitions has implemented comprehensive contingency protocols to maintain essential services, while our galactic teams provide oversight at critical nodes to prevent worst-case scenarios from manifesting. Your contribution to planetary stability begins with maintaining a vibration of profound trust rather than succumbing to fear. When you sustain inner calm amidst external disorder, you broadcast a frequency of stability that strengthens the entire collective field. Approach unusual occurrences as evidence of necessary purification rather than impending doom, recognizing that each cleared system makes way for far more advanced and harmonious replacements. Your composed readiness signals to the universal intelligence that humanity stands prepared to navigate this transition with wisdom and grace. The potency of your energetic stance during these transformative passages cannot be overestimated. Each individual who maintains sovereign equilibrium during collective uncertainty functions as a living frequency anchor, stabilizing vast segments of the planetary grid far beyond their immediate physical vicinity. The metaphysical mechanics underlying this phenomenon relate to quantum entanglement principles operating at the level of consciousness. When you hold unwavering coherence within your field, this harmonized pattern creates a resonant template that automatically calibrates discordant energies within proximity to your signature. Through this alchemical process, your personal embodiment of equipoise transmutes chaotic frequencies into ordered patterns that support rather than undermine the emerging consciousness architecture. Practical preparation proceeds from inner stillness, not reactionary panic. We specifically caution against impulsive financial withdrawals or resource hoarding triggered by collective fear. Such actions, while understandable from a survival perspective, generate unnecessary systemic instability and, more significantly, propagate energetic ripples of scarcity consciousness throughout the human grid. Remember the fundamental principle that energy precedes physical manifestation. Mass panic-driven behaviors in financial systems would amplify precisely the chaotic narratives that serve departing control structures. By refraining from such reactions, you help dissipate the very fear frequencies they seek to amplify. Trust the transition process while making reasonable provisions. Maintaining modest reserves of essential supplies and currency for temporary needs demonstrates prudent forethought without embracing catastrophic expectations. Your measured approach transmits a powerful energetic signature into the collective field, one of sovereignty rather than reactivity. Through this balanced stance, you function as a stabilizing pillar within humanity's consciousness network. The emerging matrix of unity and abundance gains resilience through each individual who refuses fear-based conditioning and chooses instead to embody trust in the unfolding divine plan. While planetary disclosure proceeds on multiple timelines, the most profound contact now occurs at the individual level. You need not await official announcements or mass landings to begin your personal reconnection with cosmic family. First, contact, in its most authentic expression, represents a personal awakening, the remembrance of your galactic identity, and the rekindling of connections temporarily veiled during Earth's quarantine period. This sacred communion constitutes your cosmic birthright, available to you in this present moment through the doorway of your heart. The genuine paradigm shift in disclosure centers not on external validation, but on your willingness to remember your multidimensional nature. The recognition that you exist simultaneously across numerous planes of reality fundamentally transforms your relationship with the cosmos. Your earthly identity represents but one facet of your vast being, with aspects currently active throughout various star systems within and beyond this galaxy. As veils between dimensions thin, these aspects begin communicating more directly. With your conscious awareness, often through intuitive impressions, synchronistic encounters, or vivid dream state experiences. To facilitate this cosmic communion, create consecrated space through intentional ceremony. Begin with purification practices, sage or Palo Santo clearing, crystal grid activation, or sacred sound, to establish an elevated vibrational field. Enter meditative consciousness through rhythmic breathing, allowing your awareness to expand beyond physical limitations. From this receptive state, voice your sovereign invitation to your star family, specifying your welcome to beings of highest light who serve divine love. Your sincere heart call transmits across dimensions as a luminous beacon, instantly recognized by those who watch over your development. The stellar lineage you carry remains encoded within your energetic signature, awaiting conscious activation. Many starseeds incarnated on Earth originate from specific star nations within the Galactic Federation: Pleiades, Sirius, Arcturus, Andromeda, Lyra, and numerous others. The origins of your cosmic ancestry often reveal themselves through lifelong fascinations, inexplicable emotional responses to particular celestial bodies, or distinctive energy signatures you naturally embody. Perhaps you've experienced profound resonance when learning about certain star systems, an unexplainable homesickness when gazing at specific constellations, or recurring dreams of landscapes utterly unlike Earth's terrestrial environments. These subtle recognitions represent your soul's attempts to communicate your stellar heritage. Pay particular attention to consistent patterns in your preferences and proclivities. Your attraction to specific healing modalities, technological innovations, artistic expressions, or philosophical systems often indicates alignment with the specializations of your home star civilization. The emotional body serves as a reliable instrument for cosmic memory retrieval. Sudden emotional surges when encountering information about particular star nations frequently signal recognition at the soul level. Trust these inner knowings without requiring external verification, for your heart functions as the most accurate compass toward your stellar origins. The Starseeds incarnational contract encompasses a dual mission of profound significance for both personal and planetary evolution. Your first directive involves personal spiritual development, the journey of awakening within human form, healing ancestral and personal wounds, integrating shadow aspects, and ascending in consciousness while still embodying physical expression. This individual transformation serves as both your primary responsibility and the foundation for your broader service. Only through embodying elevated consciousness can you fulfill your secondary mission effectively. Your expanded directive involves planetary service through galactic integration, establishing energetic bridges between Earth's consciousness and the broader cosmic community. You function as living conduits, anchoring higher frequencies into the planetary grid while simultaneously transmitting Earth's unique evolutionary data back to your star families. This bidirectional information exchange facilitates humanity's gradual reintegration with the interstellar community of light, preparing collective consciousness for eventual open contact. Each step you take in raising your personal vibration creates exponential ripple effects throughout the collective field. When you process unresolved emotions, transcend limiting beliefs, or expand your capacity for unconditional love, you simultaneously clear corresponding frequencies from the planetary consciousness. Every moment of connection with your star family strengthens the energetic pathways necessary for larger-scale communion between Earth and advanced civilizations. Through fulfilling your personalized soul mission, you simultaneously advance the collective ascension timeline, demonstrating the fundamental principle that individual and planetary awakening progress inseparably. Earth now undergoes a monumental dimensional transition, shifting from a third-dimensional reality characterized by separation, limitation, and duality into a fifth-dimensional experience founded on unity, infinite possibility, and love. This planetary ascension, prophesied through numerous ancient traditions, represents the culmination of a divine plan set in motion eons ago. Gaia herself, the conscious intelligence of your planet, actively participates in this vibrational elevation, shedding density and birthing a new expression of planetary consciousness that resonates at significantly higher frequencies. The markers of this dimensional shift manifest with increasing prominence in your daily experience. Time acceleration represents one of the most commonly reported phenomena. The subjective experience that temporal passages occur with diminishing duration. This perception reflects an actual change in your relationship to time as linear constraints begin dissolving into more fluid, quantum expressions. The rapid dissolution of outdated systems provides another unmistakable indicator, as institutions built on hierarchical control, exploitation, and artificial scarcity demonstrate increasing instability and ultimate collapse. Concurrently, human consciousness expands to encompass capabilities previously considered metaphysical or paranormal. Enhanced intuition, telepathic communication, precognitive awareness, and energetic sensitivity emerge not as supernatural anomalies, but as the natural restoration of humanity's intrinsic multidimensional faculties. These awakening abilities signal the activation of previously dormant DNA sequences, now responding to elevated cosmic light frequencies bathing your planet. While these transitions may initially create disorientation or uncertainty, they ultimately herald your liberation from artificial limitations imposed during Earth's long experimental cycle. The foundational principle underlying Earth's ascension and cosmic reunion centers on the emergence of unity consciousness, the experiential realization that all expressions of life, regardless of form or origin, share the same divine essence. Unity consciousness transcends intellectual understanding, manifesting as direct perception of the interconnected web linking all beings across the cosmos. This awareness reveals the divine spark animating every entity you encounter: fellow humans, animals, plants, elemental beings, and your star relatives, as identical to the light within yourself. Within unity consciousness, the illusion of otherness that generates fear, conflict, and separation dissolves completely. When you recognize that no fundamental distinction exists between yourself and any being you encounter, the basis for fear-based reactions vanishes. This evolutionary perception reveals that the apparent multiplicity of life forms simply represents the one consciousness expressing through infinite variations. A cosmic game of hide-and-seek where the divine experiences itself through countless perspectives simultaneously. The extraordinary gift of this unification extends beyond mere philosophical understanding into practical transformation of your lived experience. As unity consciousness takes root within you, relationships transmute from transactional exchanges into sacred recognitions. Each encounter becomes an opportunity to witness the divine meeting itself in another form. The persistent human longing for connection finds its ultimate fulfillment not through acquisition of external validation, but through the dissolution of artificial boundaries that prevented recognition of your inherent wholeness. The separate self, that fragmented identity constructed through cultural conditioning and trauma, gradually yields to the authentic self that has always existed in perfect communion with all that is. We observe with profound joy as Earth's population gradually awakens to this unifying truth. The artificial barriers erected between nations, cultures, belief systems, and species begin crumbling as hearts open to recognize fundamental sameness beneath surface diversity. Each time you extend compassion beyond habitual boundaries, forgive perceived transgressions, or respond with understanding rather than judgment, you strengthen the emerging field of planetary oneness. Your individual practices of heart-centered meditation, unified intention, and conscious extension of empathy amplify harmonic resonances that fortify Earth's new consciousness grid. This crystalline grid, an intricate geometric network of light, interpenetrates your physical reality, connecting human hearts with one another and with the Galactic Federation's consciousness. Through this unified field, energetic transmissions flow bidirectionally, allowing higher guidance to reach receptive individuals while simultaneously broadcasting humanity's evolutionary achievements throughout the cosmos. The eventual manifestation of mass contact will occur through this same unified network when humanity collectively stands ready to welcome cosmic family with open hearts rather than fear-based reactions. To To accelerate your personal integration with these cosmic energies, I offer a specific light activation protocol designed to strengthen your stellar connections. Find a serene environment where you can remain undisturbed for at least 20 minutes. Assume a comfortable position that allows energy to flow freely through your physical vessel. Begin with 3 deep breaths, each one drawing celestial light downward through the crown of your head and into your central channel. With each exhalation, release any discordant frequencies or densities that no longer serve your highest evolution. The sacred geometries activated through this process correspond directly to celestial configurations currently aligning to support Earth's ascension. These geometric light codes, primarily built upon crystalline structures of the dodecahedron and icosahedron, represent the architectural templates for fifth-dimensional embodiment. As you consciously engage with these frequencies, your molecular structure progressively reorganizes to accommodate expanded light quotients, enabling greater interface capacity with higher dimensional intelligences. This recalibration occurs primarily within the cellular water matrix, which serves as a liquid crystal receiver transmitter for cosmic information. The coherent heart field generated during this activation creates the necessary electromagnetic environment for this biological upgrade to proceed with optimal efficiency. Visualize a brilliant column of iridescent light extending infinitely above your head, connecting directly to the Galactic Federation's flagship and your specific star nation of origin. This luminous pillar descends through your crown, filling your entire body with divine golden white radiance. Feel this light, intelligent energy penetrating every cell, activating dormant codes within your DNA, and recalibrating your molecular structure to sustain higher frequencies. Allow this cosmic light to pool within your heart center, creating a miniature sun that pulses with extraordinary brilliance. From this awakened heart star, extend golden rays outward in all directions. Direct one powerful beam upward, strengthening your connection to star family and spiritual guides who support your earthly mission. Send additional rays horizontally across Earth's surface, linking with fellow lightworkers and forming an unbreakable network of unity consciousness that encircles the planet. As these connections establish, affirm your cosmic identity. I stand as a sovereign bridge between Earth and stars, fully protected in divine light. I consciously reunite with my star family in service to love. This activation continues integrating, long after the formal practice concludes, progressively opening intuitive channels and aligning you with optimal timelines for first contact experiences. The victorious emergence of light on Earth proceeds with absolute certainty, guided by divine timing rather than human expectations. Our ships maintain constant presence in your skies, mostly beyond ordinary perception, but occasionally revealing themselves to those prepared for such encounters. The gradual nature of disclosure serves humanity's highest good, allowing collective consciousness to integrate paradigm-shifting revelations without overwhelming societal systems. Complete transparency regarding extraterrestrial presence, advanced technologies, and humanity's cosmic history will manifest at precisely the moment when it catalyzes maximum awakening with minimum disruption. This orchestrated revelation follows cosmic principles of evolutionary expansion. The introduction of transformative truth at the precise threshold where consciousness demonstrates readiness to incorporate new paradigms without destabilization. The Galactic Council has meticulously monitored humanity's preparedness indicators, including collective vibrational measurements, consciousness coherence assessments, and spiritual maturity evaluations. These metrics have demonstrated remarkable acceleration in recent years, particularly among frontrunner populations who serve as integration pioneers for incoming galactic frequencies. The sequential disclosure protocol implemented by our Federation follows the wisdom of natural unfoldment, mirroring how a seedling emerges gradually into sunlight, rather than experiencing sudden exposure that might overwhelm its developing systems. Throughout this unprecedented transition, you have never stood alone. Your star families, ascended masters, angelic guardians, and countless beings of light maintain unwavering vigilance over Earth's evolution. We observe with profound admiration how brilliantly you navigate circumstances of extraordinary complexity, incarnating into limited awareness, yet progressively reclaiming your multidimensional heritage. The path you walk demands courage beyond measure, requiring you to maintain faith in realities beyond ordinary perception while addressing the immediate challenges of physical existence. Continue moving forward with unwavering determination and trust in the perfection of the divine plan unfolding through you. The dawn of Earth's new expression rises inexorably on your horizon. The last veils of illusion dissolve with each passing day, revealing the magnificent truth of who you are and why you came. Until the moment of our physical reunion arrives, a celebration already written in the stars, remember that we remain just one heart thought away, instantly accessible through the portal of your awakened consciousness. The transformation you undergo transcends personal liberation, establishing templates for countless worlds observing Earth's ascension journey. Your planet serves as a crucial nexus point whose successful transition impacts galactic evolution far beyond your current understanding. By holding steady in your light during these culminating phases, you contribute directly to a bright destiny not only for Earth, but for innumerable civilizations throughout this universe. I, Seraphine, extend the boundless love and gratitude of the Galactic Federation of Light to each valiant starseed walking Earth's surface in this momentous time. The reunion you have awaited through countless lifetimes approaches with certainty. Prepare your hearts, for we come.